begin, man? Where do I begin? If you are considering dyeing your hair,
go to a salon.
Y'all remember my last video? Posted my last video, showed you guys a little bit of my locks. And I really liked the way that my locks had turned out after the first time I had dyed them. You know, with the reddish tones. Now, when I initially had them, I just wasn't satisfied. Like I was
like, man, nah, I want a lighter blonde. I ain't never had that Odell before. I ain't never had the Odell blonde. Let me get the Odell blonde.
This is my voice. That's my inner ignorant voice.
I ain't never had the Odell blonde before, cuz. Let me get the Odell blonde.
Boy, was that a mistake. About 2 days later, after that video, I decided to dye my hair again, and this is the results. These are the results, color-wise. Definitely a cool color, kind of a little bit more of the honey blonde. But one thing you'll notice is that the hair is in a lot worse off condition. So, what ended up happening was I came home, I dyed my hair again about 2 days later. Excuse me, I'm burping. Dyed my hair 2 days later, left the dye on for about an hour. I even heated it up. I even went under a hair dryer for about 30 minutes because I'm thinking, oh man, my hair can never get the light blonde. Let me try to get the light blonde. Heat helps. And I'm doing all this stuff just to get my hair a lighter color. I'm leaving it on an hour and I rinse it out, and bro, when I tell you, it felt like when my hair was wet, it felt like I could literally just pull like the tips off. Like even now to this point with it being dry, it feels like if I wanted to, I could just yank these tips off. And it probably is the case. I probably could, like, to be honest with you. Most of these tips, you'll notice, most of my hair, I could probably, it's probably due for the ends being cut. I'm kind of back and forth wrestling with whether or not I wanted to do that. I just kind of decided myself, hey, this is where the journey is right now. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm gonna let it grow. I'm gonna let it grow out. What's gonna shed is naturally gonna shed, and we're just gonna keep it rocking. My regimen right now is just consists of conditioning the tips as frequently as I possibly can without product buildup. Oil on my scalp as always, as usual, and just going from there. One thing that I did find resolution with is just the fact that, you know, with your lock journey, it's just gonna tell your story, your full story. It's gonna tell the story of the mistakes that you made. It's gonna tell the story of the triumphs that you've had. It's gonna tell the full story. And rather than cut out bits and pieces of the story, we're just gonna rock with it. Right now, currently, I'm kind of leaning towards not keeping the color and dyeing it back a darker color, just to kind of, you know, kind of help minimize the appearance. I don't know what the hell that was. We don't live in the hood, but it sound like gunshots. Shit, pray for us. But yeah, like, I'm probably gonna continue to just let it rock out, condition it, not cut it, and just embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna tell my full story and let it go like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, when this first happened, like when I first rinsed the dye out of my hair, I seriously considered cutting my locks off. Like for a moment, I seriously considered cutting all of my hair off. Not all of it, like not a fade, but like cutting it to the point where I had like a high top I could rock and cut the sides, you know, something like that. I definitely contemplated it, and as I thought, I was just kind of like, nah, let's just embrace it. Let's just embrace it. Let's vibe out, keep it. Like I was saying earlier, maybe I'll dye it back a darker color, like black or brown, just to make the damage less visible. But I mean, y'all can see that. And the hair is dry, it's brittle, and even, you know, attempts to, you know, strengthen it, still have it feeling brittle. There was one locker, Jimmy Got Soul, who dyed her hair several times, and if you pay attention to her tips, they're very curly, and so what it leads me to believe is her hair could potentially be at a similar state, and so that's a little bit encouraging. But at this point, man, encouragement or no encouragement, we rocking, we keeping it like it is. I went to work like this, nobody says anything, not a lot of people with locks anyway at my job, so it is what it is, man. We're gonna keep it rocking. This is a testament to everybody out there, like, you know, you're gonna make mistakes with your locks. You gotta keep it going. You know, if you wanna get to where you wanna get to lengthwise within the journey, you're gonna make mistakes. When you make them, just keep it rocking. I mean, I firmly believe still that, you know, my locks are gonna look amazing, you know, as time goes on. Just gotta let the hair naturally continue growing and shedding, and just let it rock. You know, and hopefully this encourages other people, you know, those of you who have made mistakes or potentially making mistakes with your locks, to just keep on going, keep on moving, keeping it pushing. And literally, I keep saying this, but literally just vibe out. You know, it's all temporary. The growth will come. Just rock with it, stay with it. Cause that's really where I'm at right now. You know, I definitely do not like the way that the hair looks right now. But I'm committed. It's commitment, dedication, it's discipline. So hopefully that encourages some of you out there. I know, you know, a lot of people out there making mistakes and they cut it all off. Don't cut it. Don't cut it. Now what I would recommend is, if you are gonna use bleach, go to a salon. Just have it done professionally. If you are gonna do it by yourself at home, I would minimize the time. Go, like, if you have bleach, you can buy in like volume, buy bleach in volume and do it for the minimal amount of time. Wash it out, wait a week, and then try again. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are using bleach consistently, it is gonna be damaging your hair every single time. So just keep that in mind. Bleach ain't nothing to play with. I done learned, boy. Your boy done learn. Your boy done learn. But it is what it is, man. We sharing this journey. I got my 1 year update coming up. I'm probably gonna do like a fresh retwist. Hopefully it looks a little bit better after the fresh retwist. My wife gonna work her magic. Yeah, that's where we at, man. That's where we at. Hopefully you like this video. Like I said, just sharing a little story with y'all. If you did like this video, of course, like, share, comment, or subscribe, or do all of them if you like. I want to shout out to all my followers, or all my subscribers, I should say. I got like 134 right now. I grow like one every day, it seems like right now, and I'm really appreciative of you guys, man. I promise you, I'm gonna remember all 134 of you. I'm probably gonna remember my first 500 off top. Like, y'all gonna be like grandfathered in or something, because I really appreciate this, man. Every day that I get a follower or a comment or a like, it's, you know, legitimately encouragement. You know what I'm saying? It's legitimately encouragement for me to keep on posting videos. So thumbs up to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for real, bro. I'm tired, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, man. It's tplocks. Signing out.